Houston's new hip-hop station. It's the Streetz Morning Grind. Yours truly, Rashawn Ali, and joining us live in the studio is somebody we can actually lay claim to because we played his record first commercially. Trinidad James.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
You know me, I'm wonderful.
I know. I like this shirt. Is this a thrift shirt? I mean, is this vintage?
I got it in New York or whatever. This brand called Supreme. I got it in New York.
Nice. Do they have all the other presidents? Because this one has President John F. Kennedy on it.
I just seen Kennedy and I went with it.
They ain't have Obama?
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it. I don't want to get too deep into them. Black people leave me alone.
Right. Black
Power.
Black Power. Do you feel like it's important that you know, the other day on the show I talked about how artists like Ludacris and B.O.B. have been able to kind of transcend the whole black music thing. Do you think that that's something that you strive to do, not just be considered a black artist?
I mean, just in general, man, you know, I'm one of the most, I'm so not into that racial type stuff. You know, I just kind of just do music, and whoever appreciates it, I appreciate you appreciating it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that racial, I don't see no color. So with me, if you black, you white, you Asian, you do it, just do it. You know, just do what you do, you know what I'm saying? Do it because you're human, not because you're black.
Trinidad James, Trinidad James joins us live in the studio. So since we've seen you last time, obviously a lot has changed. What exactly are you working? I know you're working on your album. Do you have a release date? Has that been set? How's it been going? Give me all the updates.
I'm not just up to date, you know what I'm saying, to get you right.
Yeah, get me right.
Type thing or whatever.
Bam.
I'm just enjoying now. I'm working on, man, just living life and just doing music. I got a lot of music that's done, ready to go. You know, I ain't put out no music in a minute. So it's one of those type of things where when I put it out again, I like to just put it out there and let people put their own judgment on it.
Okay.
You know, type of thing, situation. But when the album is getting ready to drop, you will know. You know, so you'll have a better clue, like, oh, it's getting ready to really go down. You know what I'm saying? But as far as just music for the streets and for the summer, there ain't no telling, like, I can drop it today. You know, so I just got music just done, just sitting on it or whatever, and I just want to make sure I drop it with the right mindset, so that I know that when I drop it, I can stand behind it.
Okay.
Because I believe in it, not because somebody made me do it.
Right. What have you been able to kind of learn since you have signed a major record label deal from your humble beginnings? Like, what would you say has been, I guess, the greatest shock to you?
To be honest with you, man, that people just don't realize that it doesn't matter how famous or rich you get, you're still a human being. You know what I'm saying? So the person that I was the first time you ever played my record is the person that I am still right now.
Okay.
But a lot of people that they can't grasp that. You know, so it's one of those type of things that surprised me how much people put into for celebrities.
Yeah.
It's like, relax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, chill out.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, at the end of the day, so you got different artists who love being a celebrity or whatever. I just love being a great person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those type of things where if that's what tickles your fancy, then continue tickling or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm just living life, man.
Have people contacted you about being in movies? I mean, you've got a movie look.
Yeah. I'm writing my own movie.
Okay.
Or whatever, you know, because it's one of those type of things where, you know, when people just, you know, people don't ever want to really give you a chance. You just do your own thing, and then everybody realizes, oh man, it's the truth or whatever. So I do my own movie, and when I do that, I think a lot of people realize, like, oh man, they can really act.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go from there. See how it is.
So what's the movie about?
I mean, it's gonna be about life, you know, just in general. It's not gonna be one of those like, oh, shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Right.
I was selling drugs back in the day. It ain't gonna be that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something where, when you look back on it 5 years from now, you're like, oh, this is a cheap movie, but nothing nice little story behind it.
Good.
Yeah, I'm just proud to see come from 5 Point, and everybody know about 5 Point. Somebody come from the bottom to the top. Even though everybody, there's a lot of people hating on Trinidad, but you can't hate on what God has blessed and how God has blessed them. You got to be God to come from 5 Point to the big movie screen, to the big TV screen, all in Europe, doing the thing. You get what I'm saying? So I want to tell you, I'm proud of you and I'm proud of my partner. I remember we were sitting up there sweating at the underground at the Legend Barbershop trying to get it, watching people asking for change. It's been rough.
Hey man, nah, it's just in general, man. It's one of those type of things where you always got to appreciate where you come from.
Right.
You know, and understand that where you at is not always where you can be if you don't take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? You can go right back.
As long as you got good.
So I mean, you know, I just like I said, I live life and make sure that I make sure that I do what I feel I need to do, not what people want me to do, or you know what I'm saying? Because once you right with God, period, you right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, we ain't even gonna get too deep into religion or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But it's something I'm gonna ask you. How did it feel when you dropped that gold on everything when at the movie theater? You know the movie theater up there on North Side. Wherever there, I can't remember where that. How everybody was calling your phone. How did you cut your phone? How did you just tickle pink when you seen all of this numbers? Tickle pink. That's when you get the money. When you tickle pink.
Man, it's one of those type of things where it's always a surprise, man. It's always a surprise, but I just don't think that much into it. Mm-hmm. You know, I take it for what it is, and you can always tell when somebody being real, somebody being fake. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, you just got to appreciate it and keep moving, because whether they're hating or not, or they being a bandwagon or being a true fan, I can't allow it to stop my life. I got to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep moving. You got to keep walking. You got to keep thinking. You can't just sit back and rely on fans or rely on haters to keep you motivated. You got to have some type of self-motivation for yourself to just want to be able to be successful and know what you're doing it for, really. That's the main important reason. Once you know what you're doing it for, then what everybody else think don't really matter.
Have women been throwing themselves at you?
I mean, you got to understand that I had a pretty good, decent life before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not have been like the richest man on the block, but you know, 5 Points is wonderful. You know, we can get cheap iPhones and all the girls from all in the surrounding neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? I had a pretty decent job. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the boutique. I mean, I was doing what I love. I love fashion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, a lot of people would be like, oh man, he really living it up now, but I was happy with my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people wasn't happy with their life, and they trying to do this, chasing success. But I'm just living life, and success came. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm good, man. Like, I'm so good. Like, people just don't understand it. Like, I'm straight. I've been straight my whole life.
Yeah, that's good, man. They need to hear this, man.
Man, that's straight up.
Shout out to Broad Street.
Man, Broad Street's where it's at, man.
And Auburn Avenue.
So you see my shoes, Trinidad. So you were obviously you're a shoe connoisseur.
Of course.
And he noticed my new running shoes when I walked in. He said, "Oh, have you heard about this brand Ultra?"
I haven't.
Yeah, they have a zero. What is it? I'm looking at it online. It has a zero drop. So basically, I'm just running flat on the pavement. So there's no incline to my foot. So you're supposed to have a better. My whole calf muscle and all that's supposed to get stronger.
Well, we're going to see when we see you later on Twitter talking about, oh, my legs burn. You know, so hopefully they're a good shoe. But they look comfortable. Yeah, they definitely, you know, good running shoe. Exercise.
That's right.
We should get the kids exercising more in the morning, man.
Yeah.
Instead of just waking up and eating a bunch of food. Exercise is good for you.
Do you exercise?
I got to.
Yeah. What's your workout regimen like?
Just in general, you know, you got to wake up, pray, meditate, or whatever, do a couple push-ups, sit-ups. And then, you know, just I play a lot of basketball.
Okay. You do a lot of cardio.
A lot of cardio.
But you do something to get your heart rate going.
Something.
Rate
You
going.
know what I'm saying? Something.
Right.
Got to.
Yeah. Have you heard this whole, with Kendrick Lamar saying death to Molly? I know at one point you were talking about how, you know, you weren't advocating for it in your song. But have you heard him say, you know, death to Molly, and what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, if that's how you feel, I mean, go for it. You know, at the end of the day, there's still people who do the drug. There's somebody doing the drug right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand that you can only say something. Like, you can only make a song. It's how people want to take it. You know what I'm saying? So he could say that or whatever, and everybody could just continue doing drugs.
Right.
Or he could say it, and the people don't publicize it as much anymore, or put it so much in the forefront. Either way, just like I said, it's all about your reason for doing it.
Right.
Once his intentions are good behind the reason why he's doing it, then hey, brother, do what you want to do.
What do you think about him putting your name in his song?
I mean, he's a really good individual, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was cool or whatever. He had told me that he did it before the song even came out. I mean, I feel cool because that's a kind of a legendary song to me. It got Jay-Z on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
our producer Q was like, "Hey man, is he dissing Trinidad?" So he had to go rewind it. We had to look up the lyrics and everything. And I was like, "No." He said he went gold. Trinidad James gold.
Yeah, it's all love. Even if it was this, man, it's all love.
Right.
You know, I don't get caught up in beef
of course
and stuff
you do.
like that. You know, it ain't my style. You know what I'm saying? Especially from like I just treat this rap game like I treat the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like talking ain't never really prove no point. You know what I'm saying? Until we laying hands and, you know what I'm saying, with somebody ready to touch something.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We good. We super straight. You know, so I mean, it's all love, man. Like Kendrick dope.
It's always a pleasure to just sit down and talk to you. From the first time I met you, I've always been just enamored of who you are as a person. So, and you remaining the same, and I love that. And I love that because, you know, being in this radio thing for so long, we see the artists when they come in, and we see them when they get a whole lot of money and sell a lot of records, and we see it when they all fall down and come back humble. But I know that you are going to remain who you are because this is who you are, and I love it, and I love it. But a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah, it's very true, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the end of the day, you just got to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons or whatever, and you'll be all right for the most part.
And he brought gold back. Thank God for that. He brought gold back. No more platinum. We golden it now.
Golden it now.
That's right, golden now. I got me a gold watch. I feel off chain right now. I feel sexy.
So you got to make sure when you do get your album date, when you have your next big single, you got to come back and debut it here right on the Streetz Morning Grind with us.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah,
definitely. When I finish with the album, whatever, you know, I'll come by and let you hear it.
Yeah.
Just in general, you know what I'm saying? And maybe we just pick the single and see which single you want to do.
Okay, it sounds good.
And he's going platinum. He ain't going gold. He's going platinum. Double diamond.
Turn up.
Now, okay, before I let you go, there was a headline recently that Trinidad James stated that safe music doesn't sell records. I do remember seeing that a couple of weeks ago. Did you say something like this?
That safe music
doesn't sell records.
No, this is what I said. Well, it's kind of a gist of that, but I think it was like Double XL or somebody that was interviewing me about. Really, they were interviewing me about drugs and rap or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I'm a spokesperson for drugs. That's what I do.
Right. Sarcastic.
So, you know.
Yeah.
So, just in general, I was telling them that positive rap, like how it used to be back in the day, it's just like rap. The rap game is not the same no more. Like the singles that go platinum, double platinum, or whatever, is singles that on topics that are not holy. They're not good. You know, so they're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not positive no more.
Right.
Or whatever. It's about drugs and about guns and about women. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? People are not listening to what they need to hear no more on a grand scale. People, they want to hear what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, what we going to do about that? At the end of the day, it's on you what type of energy you want to put out there on the earth. You know what I'm saying? But that was just my whole reason for that. You know, it's like, it's not, people don't want to hear positive music, safe music, whatever you want to call it, no more.
Right.
Or they want to hear that, you know what I'm saying, their version of what a turn up is, you know what I'm saying, like things that people can relate to, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, or that people did drugs or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but it was you could operate on a positive note because that's what brothers was pushing, that's what it was about. So people understood a lot better. But these days, you know, that's what this world is about, you know what I'm saying, drugs, money, women. And we put so much emphasis into it that is brainwashed in all the kids that has came up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, for me listening to music, I've had a chance to hear both, the ending up of the positive vibe, probably, or whatever, into, like, what it turned into from the 90s on up.
Will that make you change your standpoint on the way you deliver your music and what you write and what you represent? Or what category are you going to fall under?
Well, for me personally, I'll never be the person to tell you to do something. I only give you my life, and if you can relate to it and you want to live by that, then that's on you.
Okay.
Because like I said, at the end of the day, all you can do is make it. It's on you how you want to take it.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And he made Instagram famous. We did not know what Instagram was till he said it was straight flexing.
Yeah, every time like I'm at an event, thank you, Crumb, for that, because I'll just, I'll come up on somebody. What's you on Instagram? They always respond straight flexing, like seriously. So yeah, you're right, Crumb.
And shout out to them freshmen.
He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Man, Trinidad, thank you so much.
Nah, man, it's always a pleasure. This is home team, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's Streetz 94.5. Trinidad James. That was awesome.